Médecins Sans Frontieres, otherwise known as Doctors Without Borders, by Amy Branham, Global Final for Miss Schaefer. Médecins Sans Frontieres, or MSF, is an international organization. MSF was started in 1971. The whole purpose of MSF is to help people suffering in foreign countries. The people are willing to help no matter what the race, religion, or political affiliation. Unlike many other organizations, they will help anybody. MSF travels all over the world. They travel all over to help in places with people suffering from diseases or even places with violence. It all began in the early 60s. Millions of people at home were being exposed to world issues they'd never heard of until they were broadcasted on the news. Unlike the other countries, they watched other countries go through violent wars and heartbreaking diseases. People just sat at home watching from their black and white TVs, just watching kids starve. Kids were starving due to the revolt of May '68. People also watched the violent wars as the succession of Nigeria began. People wanted to do something about it to help. In particular, two men were really affected and wanted to do something bigger to help and make a difference. Those two men were Max Recamier and Bernard Kouchner. They were longtime doctors with the Red Cross and decided to try a new approach to the situations. Alongside with two nurses from the Red Cross and two clinicians from the Red Cross, they were put on a mission in Nigeria. The team of 6 wanted to help everyone in need, but unfortunately the Nigerian government and the Red Cross didn't quite agree. They didn't agree to helping all if those people weren't of the same race, religion, or political affiliation. So instead of piping down against what they believed, the team of 6 fought back. They fought back, saying that, "What the difference? We are all the same, and if you are suffering, you deserve help." The team of 6 set out to do, all by themselves, what they thought was right, and in a matter of years, they got what they wanted. On December 22nd, 1971, MSF was created. They were led by the team of 6, Max, Bernard, the nurses, and the clinicians. They quickly began an uprising. In no time, they had gotten the attention of the world. They had over 300 volunteers. From that point on, MSF had nowhere to go but up. Since then, they've been recognized for their hard work by numerous amounts of highly acclaimed people. They've won numerous amounts of awards, but among all those awards, none of them compare to one in particular. In 1999, the MSF had won the Nobel Peace Prize. Sorry, Alfred Nobel, for the horrific drawing of you. MSF has an outstanding amount of current projects. One would be the resurgence of Ebola epidemic in West Africa. There's also the crisis in Central African Republic. There's the violence in Bangui. I'm sorry if I just completely said that wrong, but I tried. Alongside that, there is drug resistance to TB, which is spreading in Mumbai. Wow, I can't talk. There's also emergency physiotherapy. To add on, they're trying to prevent HIV in Kenya and malaria in There's also more to come from that and more projects still in the making. Many leaders of MSF have come and gone. The current leaders would be Dr. Joanne Liu, the international president of MSF. Alongside her is also the U.S. staff. The U.S. staff consists of Sophie Delany. She is the executive director of MSF. Alongside her is Nick Lawson, the director of the field of human resources. And also, not to mention, the MSF Board of Directors and the Advisory Board, which are both filled with highly acclaimed members. Even the MSF members who aren't mentioned very often deserve appreciation. They put their lives in risk for others. In Syria, 5 workers were held prisoners. They were held prisoners in Syria up until recently in 2013. More workers were also held captive in Kenya. In Kenya, 3 workers were held captive up until this year, 2014. And also in Somalia, workers were taken by armed forces. They were released in 2011. These are just a few of the many situations they're put through. For all their hard work and dedication that MSF puts forth for helping other people in need, there's only one thing that is left to say to MSF. That one thing is thank you. MSF is a wonderful organization. If you want to learn more information on MSF or even help out, you can easily do so. Just type into the address bar doctorswithoutborders.org. And then from there, go and hit that green button